Well, guys, I have been hunting and filming for a long time. I started bow hunting in 2006, started filming in 2009. So there's not a lot of firsts anymore for me. But this morning was a first. I have never seen a piebald before, at least while hunting. I think I did. There was a fawn a year or two ago frequenting one field, and I did believe that I had an encounter with it while driving one evening in the headlights. But besides that, we had got one picture of a piebald years ago. I think it was 2019 or 2020 at one of our other farms, but we never saw him in person. And I'm sitting here hunting this morning. Hadn't seen a deer yet, been pretty aggressive with the calling. And I caught movement, so I just had a feeling about it. This time of year, you catch a little bit of movement. Usually it's a buck on his own looking for does. So I flipped all my cameras on, got my binoculars up, and I almost couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was watching this deer belly walking north, and it had a huge white patch on it. Now, for years, there's been rumors in this area of a giant albino buck, almost pure white, huge rack, older deer. I've talked to 3 people, or at least I know of 3 people who have seen it. One person took a video with a cell phone, flip phone quality video. No trail camera pics that I know of. None of the reputable people that I know of that are hunting heavily in the area have ever seen him or have told me that they have seen him. Obviously, there's a difference there, but so there's always been rumors of a big albino buck. And the fawn from a couple years ago that was a piebald was in the same exact area. He got hit by a car. So for a second, I thought, oh boy, this is going to be something. And then I got the camera on him and started taping, and it was a younger deer, either 1.5-year-old or a real weak 2.5-year-old. Now, piebalds are obviously genetically inferior, so it could have been a 2.5-year-old with a real weak set of antlers, but he got to about 32 yards, got some cool video of him. I almost picked up my bow to shoot him, but I just can't shoot a buck of that quality, especially here on the home farm. We do a lot of work. We put a lot of hunting time in, and shooting bucks of age class is very important to me. I've passed some deer over the years that most probably wouldn't. I passed a buck the other day that nobody probably would, but so it's hard for me to shoot a young buck here at home. Now, if we were in Indiana or West Virginia or Pennsylvania or somewhere else, especially if we're hunting public land, that deer would have been super dead. But he gets to live another day. First time I've ever seen him. I got a trail camera video of him too on my cell cam, so when that comes in, I'll be able to share that footage. And I mean, that was cool. I've never experienced that in the woods, so today was a first. Today was a success. If that's the only deer I see, not a bad morning. Hopefully he sticks around. Maybe he likes what he sees and becomes a resident, and we can build up some history of this deer because he's unique, and we'll be able to tell which one he is pretty damn easily. So that was cool. That's two random bucks this morning that I've never seen. Young 10-point. Laid down, looked like he fell asleep, but I think he was just licking himself for a while. And he got up and had a coughing attack. Deer's probably got some COVID. And he headed off directly from the direction the piebald came from. So, two random bucks this morning.